my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, apparently Turkey is kicking off, and I have a very good, loyal follower and viewer, and she's asked me to read on Turkey. And I thought, I should because that's important to the EU, right? I mean, Turkey sits at the preface of Asia and Europe, and you know, so goes Turkey. I mean, look what happened to Libya, and it allowed. And I remember Gaddafi saying, if I fall, all of Africa will be in Europe. And so you think of what happens in Turkey, then does that allow more people in the Middle East to come into Europe or wherever? I mean, so it is important that we all pay attention to what's happening in Turkey. It is at the corner of all three religions, pretty much. It's at the corner of Asia and Europe. Look at that. Clock agrees with me. So let's find out what the heck is going on in Turkey. And so I was going to use the the predictions deck. But I thought, you know what? Let's just use the investigation deck and find out what's going on before we make any predictions. So there's a bunch of riots going on in Turkey, and one of them is that the current president, Erdogan, he has banned or jailed his political opponent. It's sounds like something Russia would do, right? So there's that was like basically Turkey's only hope to get out of this dictator's clause. And so there's huge riots going on, and people are trying to stand up. But when you're under a dictator, it's pretty difficult to get change going. And so let's just do the investigation deck. Now, you'll notice that some of these are turned upside down, and I don't read these upside down. So if they do show up upside down in reverse, I will correct them. The deck spilled on me. I fell off the tarot table. And so when I was gathering, I didn't put them all together. What's going on with Turkey? There, cards are ready. Look at that. Think about it differently. So maybe it isn't political. Is it religious? Now, I've got friends from Turkey, and they aren't Muslim, and they don't like living in Turkey. They're Turkey, like they were born there, and but they've come to Canada because they felt very repressed there. And yet other people, I know Brits who live there, don't feel that way at all. So think about it differently. Is it not political? Maybe it's religious. Family connection. Wheel of Fortune, payback, drain or waterway, DNA evidence. Okay, I think we've got family connection, DNA evidence, drain or waterway. Think about it differently. I'm thinking this is a family fight. Wheel of Fortune, payback, DNA evidence. Person is known. Evidence or statement. Freedom. Not involved, unaware. Fight, conflict, argument. The lover's relationship. Okay, something's going on here. That heavy burden carried. Is this a family fight? Do they know each other somehow? I'm not saying the current president and the political opponent are lovers. I'm not saying that at all. Is this a family fight? I don't know a lot about Turkey other than I know it's a mostly Muslim country. I know it's they changed their name from Constantinople to Istanbul. I know they've got great big huge mosques there. Um, Apparently it's like beautiful. I know lots of people who go there on holidays from the UK. They love it. Um, I think this is some kind of family fight. I think they're almost making it look like there's two oppositions, but there isn't. I'm wondering if you dig. Person is known, evidence, and freedom. I'm wondering if you dig a little deeper, you'll discover they're related somehow. And this makes, I don't know, heavy burden carried. Check the timing. Check the timing. Emperor, there he is. Erdogan. Please find me. Death ending. Resilience, slow process. They know each other somehow. Somehow they know each other. And I think the president's going to be there for a long time. And I'm almost wondering if this is some kind of theater. This is some kind of theater to show power, or maybe like there's some kind of dissidence, and they're just like, yeah, if you approach us, we're going to end you as well. Um, I'm getting that this is some kind of theater, that it's like, okay, let's do this, and I'm going to say I'm going to do that, and then it'll show other people not to oppose me, and I'll feel stronger, and and I'll stay on the throne. I'll send a message, and it people won't want to oppose me. Look at that. Think about it differently. So we have to think about it differently. We got family connection, DNA evidence, lovers. I think it's all theater, so that he looks very powerful and strong. And you better not rise up against him, because maybe there is a real opponent that will beat him in an election, but he's scaring them away by this theater. And you know what? Perhaps he will put an end to their lives somehow. This is shots fired, guys. This is shots fired. Exposed secrets. Exposed secrets. World, end of situation or buried. Accomplice, had help. And rumors behind your back, behind closed doors. It's politicians, politics. Gross. Sorry. This is nothing but theater to scare other opponents. These people know each other. They're probably related somehow. Mind you, though, I find, like, if you dig deep enough into any country, everybody's related somehow. If it's a smaller country, not saying Turkey's a small country, but I mean, you check around, a section, and like they say, it takes a village, and probably everybody's related somehow at the end of the day. Yeah, I think this is all theater, and it's the end of a situation. So what they're doing is they're stopping other people from actually rising up by doing this little thing, and they're allowing some protests, and so it looks like everything is, they do have some kind of democracy there or something, but this is all done behind closed doors. Accomplished. All right, somebody might expose some secrets. Somebody might say, hey, did you know they're cousins or second cousins, or something like that. So that's all I'm going to say is happening. All right, so there's Turkey. What's going on in Turkey? from what my sources are saying, like I say, I'm not deeply I have a knowledge, but people have asked me to do this. So this is this reading, and let me know what you think of it. And, in some respects, it's all of us because, like I said, Turkey's at the corner of Europe and Asia, at the corner of Islam and Christianity. And if Turkey falls, there's going to be repercussions for a lot of people. That's for sure. All right. YouTube's probably going to show you a video now that you haven't seen. Why don't you click on that and I'll see you over there. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.